guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to test out Battle Pinball, another Japanese game that we have in store for us today. I'm figuring Pinball we're not going to need to read a whole lot. I could be mistaken and this could be way different than what we're expecting, but with that being said, we're going to bypass all this because some of you may be able to read it. I unfortunately cannot at the moment. Alright, what do we got? Let's go underwater. Why not? Oh, Jesus. That went so quick, I didn't even see the damn thing. A lot like the other pinball games we've played before, multiple zones, so to speak. This one has a very high speed mechanic to at least some of this. That ball just, you lose sight of the ball completely in a couple instances. I mean, all in all, control's fine. The geometry seems to work fine, good enough. I can't see any glaring issues. I mean, if you're, that right there, that's just shooting the ball straight down is just insane. You don't even see the damn ball and it's just gone. If you're a fan of pinball, like, honestly, the game is fine. Lots of stuff going on, like, this does remind me a lot of the one that we played on NES. I honestly feel like it was called Battle Pinball too. Alrighty then, well that was an interesting level. Yeah, I mean, it's a good little game. Nothing really wrong with it at all. Everything seems to check all the boxes. It's fun, it's out there. It performs well. Let's see, there's actually less than I thought there was. 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually thought there was going to be more. But it looks like only 4. I mean, still having 4 different pinball games that have a lot going on. Alright, so it does have the rumble. Unfortunately, like, all the 3 out of the 4 buttons all control the right side bumper. But I mean, it's really kind of cool how they have everything set up. It's a fun little game. Everything functions well. Like, all the levels are substantially different. I mean, just there's so much going on that there's a lot of fun and variety in the game. It's kind of cool, like in this one, you have to kill the robots, and then you have to get the whatever that's thrown there to get Ultraman, or whatever they're having him as right here, to kill that so we have an easier route to get back up top, because otherwise he stops us. Ah. But the ball does have a tendency of going crazy quick. Like, that's where the physics kind of goes out of off the rails a little bit. As far as just the simple fact that the ball starts traveling way faster than it normally would in any other circumstance. Which lets you know right out there that, hey, this is just a game. This isn't actually pinball. Because, like, stuff like that is not... Well, honestly, I can't really say that because I've never really been a pinball guy. So I don't know how all the pinball things function as far as some of the mechanical parts that actually might shoot the ball out faster than normal. I'm just saying, from what I've seen and whatnot, I feel like the ball is a lot faster than it should be in certain spots. I mean, in no way am I, damn it. A pro in this thing. But it is really fun having, like, all the stuff that goes on in this. Ah, I thought I got there. Oh, I was kind of hoping we'd get the other one, too. Oh, but we have a ball right there. Give us back the other ball. I mean, all in all, the game is pretty good. It's really fun. It's very responsive. Although, half the time, some of the times, you don't even see your ball until it's already gone. But other than that, like, it is a fun, silly little pinball game that's just enjoyable. Like I said, if you're really into pinball games, definitely highly recommend. If you're not a pinball fan, I mean, honestly, I think it's still kind of fun. Like, I'm not really a pinball fan, but I'm having a good time with it. I mean, there's all kinds of bells and whistles going on. I mean, it's definitely not your dad's pinball, as they would say, right? The moving bumpers, so to speak, can be a little obnoxious at times. But I mean, that really adds a layer of the game where, you know, this is stuff going on that you can never have on a real pinball game. Like, I get that there's a lot more capabilities nowadays, but I don't think to this extent. You know? But all in all, it's good. It's fun. It responds well. Ah. It's fun having like all these random things going on that you don't even know what's going on half the time. It's like the guy seems like he's helping you even though he's hindering you, kind of thing. Jesus. Like I said, sometimes they throw the ball goes so damn fast, it's ridiculous. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, like it gets kind of crazy, but it's a lot of fun. Like I'm enjoying it, and I don't even like pinball games that much. We're gonna try the last one. I think space, right? I think space is the last one we got to do. I'm gonna see if you can just, if it gets any. No, doesn't seem like it. Okay, this one I'm not liking the fact that you can't see above and that damn thing just keeps blocking. This one I'm not a fan of. I don't like the space one very much. I feel like the whole overall is just very open, but like... Yeah. Out of everything, I really don't like the space one. Everything else seems fine, but this one just doesn't have the same feel to it. I don't know. Everything about this level is just kind of off. Like normally on the other ones, you have a good view of like kind of the whole thing, like this one to a point, but the second level really isn't there. Like you just kind of emptiness, and where you keep randomly hitting the guy that you can't see. I don't know why it's so crappy, but yeah, this one just really is not very good at all. So anyways, that's going to be Battle Pinball. I'm not exactly sure why it's really called Battle, other than the fact that there's a lot of random people and shit going on down there, but all in all, it's pinball. But, I mean, the mechanics seem really well. All the geometry and everything really feels pretty solid. with a lot of mix of just really fun things you wouldn't find in most any other pinball games. So all in all, like, it's fun. If you like pinballs, I highly recommend it. The space one really did just feel very off and awkward compared to how really well done all the other levels were. Like, the pinball one, or the space one, just really felt kind of out of place and just like almost an afterthought. Like, see, like this on the second level, you got a whole bunch of stuff and you could see things. The space one, like, you kind of saw half of the bottom and part of the top where the ball just kind of kept hitting the random guy that you couldn't see until you hit it. And, like, the whole thing just really felt underwhelming, felt off, and just seemed, you know, like, just not as well polished as all these other levels were. Because you look at all the other ones, they're so well done. The space one just not. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Till next time, have a good one.